One week you're in, one week you're out. Which series will survive and which will get the chop? Upwitty Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today is Friday, and you guys know what that means. It means that the Oricon rankings have come out, and today we are covering the top 20 Oricon rankings for the week of November 22nd through the 28th. But before we get to this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it is getting faster by the second. Like, we are getting close to light speed if we aren't at light speed already, and it really freaking sucks. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below, as well as the link to the full top 50 Oricon ranking list, because remember, we are only covering the top 20. And shout out to Manga Magura and Josuke for getting the list together every week. So how this works, for those of you that don't know, is basically I will, of course, read the ranking, then read the name of the title of the series, then, obviously the release date, because we do have some new releases this week. Then I'll read the weekly total, then the total overall, and if I cover it or not. And if I do not cover it, I will explain why. So, anyways, let's get to number 20 and see who has survived and how the new releases are doing. Because we are starting out with a new release, which is actually a spin-off series titled Todemo Skill de Isekai Horu Meshi Sui no Daiboken Volume 6. And this series came out on, this volume of the series came out on November 22nd. So this is 7 days worth of sales for the week. Total of 23,569 for an overall total of 30,123 copies. My guess is that there were pre-sales, because when we get numbers like this, that's usually the case. And here's the thing with this one. First of all, the main series is on this list. It'll be later on in this list, so stay tuned for that. And I will give you I will let you know what's going on in terms of if I'm going to cover at least the main series, but I can't cover the side series because the scans are not up to date. And the publisher is Overlap. So when we get publishers like Overlap, yeah, scans are a little bit harder to find. So until the scans are up to date, cannot cover the series. And the spinoff that it's from is this is a spinoff of Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, and the Japanese name for it is Todemo Skill de Isekai Horomeshi, obviously. But anyways, number 19, and this is a huge drop for this one, is Kino Nani Tabeta, aka What Did You Eat Yesterday, volume 19. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because remember, this series not too long ago, this volume for this series was like in the top 10. So go figure, right? So for the week, it sold 23,700 copies for a total of 146,727 copies. This one is in my TBR because this one is I'm very curious about this one because the premises is very interesting to me. For those of you that don't know what this series is, I'm going to read the description for this one because this one's just very unusual, so I have to. Kakeshiro, a straight-laced lawyer, cooks gourmet dinners for himself and his longtime gay lover, Yabuki Kenji, a carefree, hippie-ish hairdresser. The story is done through the lens of dinner preparation. Like, to me, that sounds so fascinating. I like when we get unusual series like this. So that's why I'm like, I kind of want to read it just based on the premises. So I can, if Japan likes it, and we have a weird premises like this, it's got to be good, right? It's got to be good. Anyways, let's get to number 18, which is A Couple of Cuckoos, Volume 9. I love A Couple of Cuckoos. This series is really good. And of course, a girl I is on the cover. She is best girl. I am not happy with what happened last week, or this past week in particular. I hate Sagawa. Sagawa is the worst girl. She fucking psycho. I don't understand why. I understand why Ai is doing what she's doing. Because she wants, I'm sorry I'm spoiling this, but god damn it. She wants Nagi to get this bitch out of his system, but dude, I don't understand why you would even want to go back to her when she pulled a knife out and threatened to kill Ai. You fucking dumbass. I don't understand. I just don't. Anyways, Volume 9 of A Couple of Cuckoos came out on the 11th of November. So this, for the week, the total is 23,946 copies. And this is for an overall total in 12 days of 85,082 copies. Now, number 17 is Kubo-san wa Boku Mobubo Yorosanai Volume 7. And Volume 7 came out on November 19th. So keep in mind the overall total is going to be for 10 days worth of sales. So for the week, it sold 24,014 copies for an overall total of 51,292 copies. Now, this series, I can't cover this one because the chapters are just way too short. And I tried reading it and it just didn't capture me. I just wasn't in. I would try reading this. I did. It just the chapters were just short and I just couldn't get into it. And that really stinks because I would love to read. I really would love to cover it, but goddamn. But yes, you could read this series on Manga Plus and on the Shonen Jump app for those of you that are interested. Now, number 16, the series got staying power. And actually, this is going to be very interesting. If you've been watching my Oricon videos, especially this past week, you know what I'm talking about, but let me get into this. So number 16 is Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 17. And Volume 17 came out on October 4th. And so this is, I don't know why it's saying 4 days on sale. That's weird. Whatever. Anyway, for the week, it's 24,627 copies, and this is for an overall total of 1,653,570 copies. So for those of you that didn't watch my Oricon video on, it was like the top 30 best-selling volumes of 2021, Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 17 was number 24 on that list. And remember, this volume came out on October 4th, 2021. The fact that this was number 24 on the top 30 best-selling volumes of 2021, that says a lot. I'm telling you that this volume is going to probably be in the top 10 manga volumes, best-selling manga volumes of 2022. Oh, you best believe. This one's probably going to hit at least 2 million. Oh my god. Okay, I have to mention this because it will drive me nuts if I don't. Because Kimetsu no Yaiba, the final volume of Kimetsu no Yaiba, broke Oricon's records. Ooh, this is why I'm saying watch Volume 17 of Jujutsu Kaisen. This one might even break Kimetsu no Yaiba Volume 20's records. So keep an eye on this one, because if this one is hitting 1.6 million volumes in a little over a month, almost 2 months now, just imagine what it's going to do in a year. I'm telling you, this is going to be insane. Watch. Okay. So now we're getting into number 15. And yes, I've been covering Jujutsu Kaisen, by the way, since chapter 17. I actually covered it earlier today, and it was a good chapter. So number 15, oh God, number 15 is, and by the way, before I forget, all the series that I am covering do have a playlist. Minus, I know I got to make one for Tomodachi Game. I don't know why I don't have one for Tomodachi Game. I gotta fix that. But yes, every series, just about every series has a playlist, including Jujutsu Kaisen and a couple of Cuckoos. But anyways, for number 15 is a series. This volume came out 3 days ago, which is Chihiyu Maho no Machigata Sukai Kata Volume 9, aka hold on a second. The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic Volume 9. And as I said, it came out 3 days ago, so November 26th, and in 3 days it sold 25,941 copies. This one I cannot cover because the scans are not up to date. So until the scans are up to date, I cannot cover this series at all. But anyways, number 14 is Futari Solo Camp Volume 11. This is another new release. This series, or this volume, I don't know why I keep saying this series. God damn it. This volume came out on November 22nd. So this is, it looks like there were some pre-sales, but not much. But in seven days, minus the pre-sales, it was 26,171 copies, and with pre-sales, 26,397 copies. Now this one I cannot cover because the scans are only up to volume 4. They are obviously not up to date, which really goddamn sucks because I would really like to cover this one. I really, really would. But and of course, guess who is the publisher for this? Kodansha. I swear to God, I can only do so much for when it comes to simulpubs. I am doing my best to campaign to get some more simulpubs. I'm only one person. I need help, damn it. I don't even get paid for this. And I'm doing so much. I've been campaigning for simulpubs for how many years have I been campaigning to at least get some simulpubs from Kodansha? I've been for at least a couple years now. Jesus freaking Christ. I've been doing this for a I've been covering manga for a long ass time, but I've been like on the warpath to get fucking simulpubs for a long ass time because no one else is gonna do it. Might as well be me. But anyways, let's get to this next one. So we got Major Second, Volume 24. So I don't know why they're saying on here. This is weird. Some of them are saying 4 days on sale when it obviously isn't. Like for Major Second, I'm very confused because it came out on November 18th. My guess is there was like some days where the stores were closed. I'm very confused by this. I wonder if there's something in the tweet. No, don't say anything like that. I'm so confused. If anyone can explain what the hell happened, why it says 4 days, if there was something going down in Japan where there was things closed, please explain it to me. I think it's a typo, but whatever. I'm just going to roll with this. So, it came out November 18th. Yeah, I think this is just a typo, so I'm just going to roll with this. So for, the week, it's 28,366 copies for an overall total of 78,283 copies. Let's see. So for a total of 78,283 copies. In regards to Major Second, I said this last week. I did cover Major Second for a bit, but we don't have new scans. And of course, you could thank Viz for that. We could have simulpubs, but of course not. Of course not. We don't have simulpubs. That's whatever. Number 12 is another new release. We got a couple more new releases here in regards to number 12 and number 11. So Police in a Pod Volume 19 came out on November 22nd. So And it looks like there were some pre-sales for this one as well. So for the week before pre-sales, it was 31,447 copies, and including pre-sales, it was it has a total of 31,839 copies. So for Police in a Pod, I want to cover it, but I can't because the scans are not up to date at all. They are not. So I do have it in my TBR just in case. But yeah, there right now can't cover it. No way in shit. But then for number 11, Cool Doji Danshi Volume 4 is number 11. It came out on November 22nd, and for 7 days worth of sales, it sold 31,736 copies, and I can't cover it because the scans are not up to date, which really goddamn sucks. Okay, so now let's get to the top 10. So number 10 is another new release, and that is Saki Volume 22. And in 4 days, it sold 33,577. So this one, on the other hand, I can actually cover it. Yes, I can actually cover this series. Thank God. This one is on my TBR officially. I can't wait to binge read this one. This one's going to be very fun to binge read. It's a mahjong series, and I've had fun reading series like this. These are like March Comes in Like a Lion, for example. Like, these are like some of the more unexpected, like really good ones. So I'm very excited to check out Saki. The question is when am I going to read it? Because I have so many series on my TBR, including Mamwa, that you guys recommended me to read. But yes, I will be reading Saki at some point. Definitely reading Saki. The next one is another new release at number 9, and that is Exterminator Volume 4. And it came out on November 26th, and in 3 days sold 52,312 copies. And this one, I do have it. I think I put it in my TBR, did I? This one I might put in my TBR. It's not completely up to date just yet. I think it's up to like what volume is this on? It's up to volume 3 because the series went into hiatus for a minute. But yeah, this one, Exterminator, I'm putting in my TBR. I'm just gonna wait for more chapters to get added, and then I'll start reading it. But yeah, Exterminator is definitely on my radar for sure. And then we got to another, in 3 days, because it came out on November 26th. If I didn't say it already, it sold 52,312 copies. So number 8 is Mushoku Tensei, Volume 16. And this one, it's the full name is Mushoku Tensei Isekai Itara Hankidasu. And this is volume 16. It came out on November 22nd, so this is for the full week. And for the week, and it looks like there were some pre-sales, of course, as well. So before pre-sales, it was for the week 54,886 copies for an overall total with pre-sales 55,221 copies. So number 7 is Spy X Family, aka Spy Family, Volume 8. And this one, that's got to be typos for the other ones because this one is actually correct. So this one came out on November 4th, and this is 25 days on sale. And for the week, it sold 55,509 for a total of 66,432 copies. If you guys are not reading the series, go read it. I've been covering the series since chapter 3, so even before it went on the Shonen Jump app, I was reading it when it was on Manga. I was covering it when it was on Manga Plus. Seriously, if you are not using the Manga Plus app, which is the official Shueisha app, yes, it is. For those of you that don't know, I'm not sponsored by Manga Plus. Should be sponsored by Manga Plus because I try to promote it when I remember to. If you are not using the Manga Plus app, um, please go do it. Go use the Manga Plus app because they have a lot more simulpubs than the Shonen Jump app, which I don't understand why. I'm telling you, Kingdom is gonna get on that. I'm gonna try and get Kingdom on that manga on the Manga Plus app since Viz is a bunch of bitches. But anyways, let's get to number 6 here, which is Oshinoko Volume 6. And this volume came out on November 19th. So for the overall total, it's going to be 10 days worth of sales. And for the week, it sold 56,645 copies for an overall total of 117,875 copies. I've been covering this series for a while now. I do have a playlist for it. I don't understand why. I don't understand why even Manga Plus doesn't have simulpubs for this series. I'm very confused on why they don't. I gotta tweet the person running Manga Plus about this because when I do tweet them, they get shit done. So I gotta start tweeting them more about getting series up on there. We all gotta start tweeting Manga Plus more. Or the person running Manga Plus, we need to get more series up on there, including Oshinoko. A series needs to be on Manga Plus. I'd love to have simulpubs for it. I try with Viz. I don't get shit done when we try with Viz and we don't get shit. We don't get anything when we try with tweeting Viz. So we could keep trying, but if you're a Kingdom fan, you know, and a Hajime no Ippo fan, you know, you don't get shit. But anyways, yes, and number 5 is Susanoo Frieren Volume 6. And Volume 6 came out on November 18th. So this is, the overall total is going to be for 11 days worth of sales. For the week, it sold 66,564 copies for a total of 238,220 copies. Very, 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 very happy about this. I love this series. This was an unexpected love for that I have for Susanoo Frieren. I didn't think I was going to love this series as much as I do, but I do. Which I have to say, I do not understand why there are no simulpubs for this series. Why are there no simulpubs for this series? I don't know. But anyways, number 4 is Todemo Skill de Isekai Horumeshi Volume 8, aka Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, Volume 8. And Volume 8 came out on November 22nd, and it looks like there were some pre-orders, obviously, because for the week it sold 71,899 copies for a full total of 90,561 copies. And it's really interesting because for this one, it seems like it's behind translation-wise, or, scan-wise by, this is Volume 8, by 3 volumes. So I feel like that's probably why I shouldn't probably why I'm not going to put it in my TBR, because I can't cover it when a series is behind by 3 volumes. It's kind of hard. I want to cover it, I really do, but it's behind by 3 volumes. How am I supposed to cover it when it's behind by 3 volumes? But you guys can let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think? If I should put it in my TBR or not. But anyways, on to the next one here. Number 3 is, oh god, I love this series. So number 3 is Honey Lemon Soda Volume 18. This came out on November 25th. So this is 4 days worth of sales, and it's for a total of 85,143 copies. I fucking love this manga. I've been covering it for a minute now. This manga is fucking amazing. If you are not reading this, why? This is definitely my favorite shoujo that I'm covering right now. This series is so sweet. It will give you cavities. I love this series so much. Everyone talks about fucking Blue Box. Nah, Blue Box got nothing on Honey Lemon Soda. Blue Box is shit compared to Honey Lemon Soda. It is. I don't understand. Also, I don't understand what the thing is with Blue Box. I do not get it. Motherfuckers to keep saying that Blue Box has like the best. I'm sorry if you like Blue Box, but this is my opinion. Just deal with it. Everyone keeps saying that Blue Box is so good. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, go read Honey Lemon Soda. Go read this manga if you haven't. It is so good. I am so surprised it has. I don't think Honey Lemon Soda has been localized yet. I am so surprised that Viz hasn't localized Honey Lemon Soda. Why haven't you localized Honey Lemon Soda yet, Viz? This manga is so fucking good. It is. Oh my god, I have cried multiple times from this manga. When I was binge reading it, I live tweeted some of the shit from this manga. It's so good. If you've read Namiki Sakari, then the best way to describe Kai definitely gives you the Naruse vibes. He does. He gives you that Naruse feel, and the Naruse realness. He does in so many ways, and God, this is such a good manga. It is. I love it so much. Please go read it. Also, Manga Plus, why do you not have simulpubs for this? I don't understand. This manga should have simulpubs on Manga Plus. This should have simulpubs on Shonen, on the Shonen Jump app. I do not understand why you will have it for Blue Box. I know why for Blue Box, but motherfucker, you should have it for this. This manga is so fucking good. Go read it. Go read it. You will understand why. But anyways, I got that off my chest and I feel better. Anyways, number 2 is Kingdom Volume 6. Yes, Kingdom got dethroned this week. I understand why Kingdom didn't get dethroned by much. It didn't, but damn, there's a huge jump between number 3 and the top 2. Oh, there is. But Kingdom did not get dethroned by that much. We'll get to it. But Kingdom Volume 63 in the past week sold 156,117 copies for a total of 504,460 copies. 10 days sold 504,460 copies. You know what's hilarious though? Because I want to do a video on this, but I gotta find if someone can get me the American sales for November, that would be fantastic. The American the actual numbered numbers for the month for light novels and graphic novels and comics. I would really appreciate it because I saw the numbers for September. I couldn't get the ones for October because in September I saw the numbers for it, and like the highest one was like only 50,000, like a little over 50,000 or some shit like that. And I'm just like, dude, Kingdom sold over 346,000 copies in 3 days. Like, do you not know? Kingdom destroyed the American comic book sales in a month. A month's worth of comic book sale numbers in 3 days. Like, and yes, a good chunk of the top 10 did as well. I would say like the top 4. Dude, Honey Lemon Soda destroyed it in 4 days, but not by 30,000. I think this is September's numbers, mind you. But it's just like, dude, this is why it frustrates me when I see, but the whole thing with Kingdom is this is why it frustrates me that Viz won't localize Kingdom, because there's so many American Kingdom fans that would just buy the shit out of Kingdom. It would totally destroy the freaking sales charts. Guaranteed, it would destroy the sales charts. That's why I'm so confused. because you guys know there's so many American fans waiting. If you go look on Viz's Twitter feed, you will see it. You will see it when Viz makes localization announcements. Everyone, you will see at some point, you will see someone in that thread, and this even ain't me, by the way. You will see like shit would be like, where's Kingdom? Bring Kingdom here already. There's so many people that just want Kingdom over here. That's why when I see shit like this, it just really pisses me the fuck off of what Viz is doing. But and also not just that, it also really convinces me that Viz has it out for this manga. I don't know what this manga did to you, Viz. Fuck's sake. I'm sorry. I go on these Kingdom tangents, but god damn it, like seeing this shit really just irks me. It does, especially when I see the American comic book numbers, and I'm just like, dude, Kingdom destroyed you in 3 fucking days. Kingdom probably just destroyed you in another week as well. If the numbers for the American comic book industry, American comic sales, if they are the same as they were for September, if, they remain consistent and they're like still like 50 under 100,000. Kingdom destroyed you again in like a week with 156,000 copies. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm so lost. But anyway, let's get to number 1, because this series destroyed, if this is true. This one actually, I believe this one is getting localized. I think this one is localized, but it's not Viz that's doing it. So, actually, let me see if this one is localized. It'll drive me nuts if I don't. Yeah, this one is localized in this. This one is localized here. Go figure, right? Okay, so the number 1 is Kusuria no Hiro damn it, Hirori Goto, aka the Apothecary Diaries Volume 9. And Volume 9 came out on November 25th, and in 4 days sold 161,131 copies. I had to reread it from the beginning, because it's been a while since I read the Apothecary Diaries, and I'm glad I did. When the next arc starts, which hopefully is with chapter 49, I will begin covering it. I love this manga. I really goddamn do. It's a good series. And yes, Square Enix actually localized it. It is localized in the States. You can buy the actual manga volumes. So, unlike Kingdom, you can buy this one. Go figure, right? I know, I'm salty about Kingdom. It just pisses me off, because I love Kingdom as well. I love Kingdom. But anyways, I'm very curious what you guys think about this list. What's really nuts to me, just thinking about this, is for those of you wondering, where Tokyo Revengers is. Tokyo Revengers, by the way, is at number 48 this week. At 48 this week. Dude, Tokyo Revengers is almost not even ranked. That's insanity. Like, what the shit? Like, a lot of the series that were, in the top 10 and top 20 for multiple weeks are, like, almost not even ranked. Like, what the fuck? In regards to Four Knights of the I'm sad Shangri-La Frontier is number 35. Dr. Stone dropped to like number 37. What's the other series? Four Knights of the Apocalypse dropped into the top 30. I mean, or no, was it? Yeah, it was the top 30. It was like in the 20s. Sorry, it was the top 40 for the other ones. Shangri-La Frontier is down there as well. It's really heartbreaking. It really goddamn is, but you have all these new releases coming out. But to see Kingdom still going strong, is really, it really makes my life. It goddamn does. And it keeps proving the fucking point. Yes, it does. But anyways, there's something to keep an eye out on is that there is a new volume of One Punch Man coming out really soon. That one is going to sell a lot. We'll see how much. I can't wait to see how many volumes the new One Punch Man volume manga volume sells. I can't wait to see how much the new Fire Force volume sells. Oh god, because that volume of Fire Force, it's the Boron Sex Appeal volume. That is going to be very interesting to see. We got a new volume of Gleipnir coming out. We got a new volume of Shimatsu no Valkyrie coming out as well. Volume 13 is coming out, and it is the Broda versus Hajun fight that's in volume 13. Holy shit, that fight was so epic. That one is going to sell a lot. It will be interesting to see where that one is on the Oricon rankings. I wouldn't be surprised to see that one in the top 10. There was another series that I saw that I think would be very interesting. Gleipnir, I would like to see at least in the top 20. I know I'm biased because I love Gleipnir, but holy shit, Gleipnir is so goddamn good. It really fucking is. Wow, there was another series I was thinking of. Jesus Christ. I saw the volume cover on Manga Magura and I just was like, whoa. Oh yeah, One Piece Volume 101 is coming out. That's going to be one to watch out for as well. So we got One Piece Volume 101. We got One Punch Man. We got Shimatsu no Valkyrie, aka Record of Ragnarok. We got a lot of shit that's coming. That is going to be very interesting. And we got Fire Force. That's going to be very interesting to see. I'm very curious what you guys think. Which new volume do you think is going to make the top 10? Or at the very least the top 20? I think hopefully Gleipnir makes at least the top 20. I think Fire Force, Record of Ragnarok, and One Punch Man at the those three especially are going to make the top 10. Gleipnir, I'm hoping then make the top 20 because holy shit, what's in that volume is fucking epic as hell. Captain Tsubasa Rising Sun has a new volume coming out. Variety, the Patriot, Yukuko. Oh, that's that's April. That one comes out. I'm trying to think if there's another one that's really significant. No, not World Trigger. World Trigger is later. There was another series, I think, that was very significant that was coming out. Shit, what series was it? No. I think those are the main ones to watch out for. Oh, One Piece. One Piece Volume 101, Fire Force, Record of Ragnarok, and One Punch Man. Those four, watch. They will be in the top 10. The top 10, worst the top 20. I'm maybe the top 30 at worst. Gleipnir has got to be at least in the top 50. I want to see it in the top 20. I do. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Where do you guys see like those 5 volumes coming in at? Do you guys agree with me that Record of Ragnarok especially is going to be in the top 10? Do you guys see One Piece Volume 101 being like at number 1? I would love to see Record of Ragnarok be at number 1, Volume 13 be at number 1 because that volume is going to be so good. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Oricon rankings. There's a few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, for me on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.